I'm a little bit unkempt. This is kind of a day off for me. Mondays and Fridays, I don't schedule a whole lot of stuff, so I'm still kind of like, I'm easing in. I'm easing on into my day. But anyway, what we're talking about today is the only solution I see to our economic crisis. So over the weekend, I was at a Warrior event, which was fantastic. Conversation that I had with a friend of mine that, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff that's coming up with this friend. But anyway, so a conversation that I had with a friend of mine was about how basically how, and I'm like, this is literally what I do. So I've been banging my head against a desk for 4 to 5 years now, not 45, 4 to 5, let's not get it twisted. I've been banging my head against a desk for that long to try to figure out a freaking solution that works for everybody. A solution that, because I saw this, we could all see this coming. Anybody with open eyeballs and a discerning mind could see what is happening, like what was coming. We all knew it was on the way. It was just, are we going to prepare ourselves? Are we going to figure it out? Or are we going to just complain about it whenever it's upon us? I chose to figure it out, and it took a long time, right? It took a long time for me to figure out, okay, how can I actually show people how to be able to create income in a way that they're not used to? If they're not tech savvy, they can still do it. How can I show people how to be able to make money from home if they're a mom, dad, kid, where their entire family is able to create income so this entire world outside of us that is like receding doesn't matter. That's what I've been banging my head against a desk to figure out. And I've finally got it. Like within the last couple of years, I've really been honing it in. It's been working and I've been honing it in. And now we're finally at the point where it's like everyone can do it. Literally anybody that's doing it is able to, everyone is able to do this thing. And so you guys, what I want for us to really think about and understand is this economic, and I'm going to use the word collapse, that's happening around us. There are some sub-narratives happening inside of that are making people not make good decisions, in my opinion. And here's one of them. One of them is the dollar isn't valuable, get rid of your dollars. The dollars don't matter, get rid of your dollars. And there are people on the crypto side, and I'm not, whatever. I'm not for or against crypto. It is what it is. But there are people on the crypto side that are like, everything should be in crypto, right? And it's the decentralized bank and blah, blah, blah. And so you have those people. And then you have like other people that are saying, well, you should be investing your money. And that, I believe that. I believe both of these things. I believe them all. But really, the central narrative to all of that, the scare tactic, the factor inside all of that, is that the dollar don't matter anymore. Okay? That's the scare tactic inside of everything. But if the dollar didn't matter anymore, like let's get our critical thinking hats on. If the dollar didn't matter anymore, then why are they trying so feverishly to take all of your dollars? If it didn't matter anymore, if the dollar held no value, why do they want your dollars so much, guys? The truth is we need to be able to make dollars that are not associated with them. We need to make dollars far beyond what they're willing to give us. And when I say them, I mean sort of like the corporate America, 9 to 5, whatever. We need to be able to add additional income sources. We have to be able to do that. You guys, because at current, here's what it looks like. At current, please somebody prove me wrong. At current, what it looks like is everyone is being fleeced to the point where you're going to have to be on welfare. You're going to have to be subservient to the state. You're going to have to do what the government tells you because the government is going to feed your family. That's what it looks like. And so for that to not happen, you guys, I believe that we live in a time, I'm just going to say this. I believe that we live in a time, I was just having this conversation yesterday. I believe that we live in a time right now in 2022 where people are going to look back and they're either going to say, oh my gosh, they did it, or they're going to say, that's where it went to hell. And then the oh my gosh, they did it would be talking about us. The oh my gosh, they did it is we decided to shift the world. The world is not going to shift for us. There's nobody coming to save us. We have to be solution-minded. We have to shift the world. We have to choose new ways to do things. And sometimes that feels scary, but really, I don't know. Which is scarier? I have a 7-year-old. What's the world going to look like when she's 30? That's 23 years from now. And at current, that's scary. But I believe with all of us doing these things that I'm talking about them and I'm teaching them, yes. But it's because I've been solution-minded into figuring out how we actually fix this. And am I crazy to think that I can actually affect something that much? I am absolutely nuts. But that's what's required. You guys, we all have a choice to make. Are we going to choose something new? Are we going to choose to shift this world that we live in? Are we going to choose to be able to make income from home? Or, in addition, even if you have a 9-to-5 job, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm saying in addition, you need more because they're fleecing you more. And they're counting on you staying at your 9-to-5 job, not adding anything to it, and they're going to keep taxing and taxing and fleecing until you have nothing left. And you cannot make it payday to payday. And you cannot handle it when you have an emergency, so you can go to them and say, oh, I need your help. We should never need to go to them for help. We should own that. That's what I'm saying. I love you guys. Happy Monday. If you aren't an AMU, jump in AMU. There's a link in the description of the video. I am going into, in just a second, I am going into AMU and we're going to go over some income producing activities because that is what we do. We're creating a new economy around our families instead of whatever this world thinks it's doing right now. We are here, we are positioned here for a reason to do these things, to change what the world looks like. So when my daughter looks back and she's 30 years old, when she looks back to 2022, she could say, those families did it. That's us. I love you guys. Bye-bye.